MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Eduardo Nunez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
In the second spot,
Javier Baez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the third best batting average on the club.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ben Zobrist gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Grounded to third. Prado is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Marlins, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Liner towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. D. Gordon will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
A little bouncer. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
And it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ballgame. It can change the entire complexion of the game.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Martin Prado will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
3 runs already home here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Sale has his target. Here's the 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez is there. And the inning is over. Will Myers will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
Chen's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Lifted in the air out towards left center. His first opportunity here, and as you can sends that one out of play for. He's struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits.
2-out single. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up.
And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now. As Drupal Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. JT Realmuto strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Realmuto.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Nunez is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Batting 8.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers has a read on to get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. On throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Chris Sale set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. To short, hit hard. Fielded by Echeverria. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Eduardo Nunez will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Chen into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Javier
Center
Baez
fielder, number 9.
is into the box. He was a
Javier
strikeout victim in his
Baez.
first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Out in front of it, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, they tried to
fielder,
sneak a fastball by him.
Marcell
He was having none of it.
Ozuna.
It'd be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the cards.
Chopped weakly to the Gordon.
The batter,
Steps
number 9,
in now.
second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Squared that one up just a little late. Chen gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Will Myers is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Nick Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nick Castellanos.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the pass ball.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Hanley Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Marlins, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 1 out. Martin Prado comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Baez is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Christian Yelich.
Center
At
fielder.
the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat.
Yelich.
First offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Tap foul at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. As Dribble Cabrera is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hot shot on the ground is short. Hechavarria has it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Stepping in, Chris Sale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chen's ready. Here it is. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Ozuna is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. JT Realmuto comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit to third. Castellanos is there. A quick out number 1. Adeiny Hechavarria is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Number 54, Wei Yin Chen.
Wei Yin Chen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I got the count. Tonight, borderline calls. You got to be swinging.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Three and 0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And that's over. 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away.
Center
Javier
fielder,
Baez
number 9.
will dig in for the third
Javier
time now. He struck
Baez.
out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The second baseman, number 18,
Ben Zobrist
Ben
will dig in,
Zobrist.
1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, Will Myers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Chen sets, 1-2 on its way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. 1 for 2. Singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play.
Marcell
Sometimes that's half the
Ozuna.
battle.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers on the move. And foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. D. Gordon steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
D. Gordon.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Nunez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Left side. Castellanos has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Castellanos will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first on his way to second now. The throw into second. And he is in there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
The 0-1 delivery. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. As Dribble Cabrera will try. Avisail Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Down and away, one ball and no strikes. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Grounded to third. The tag, and he is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 32.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through
Number
the middle
41.
of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not?
Ball one.
It's a big one.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Belted high in the air out to left. Nunez ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin.
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it stakes the Marlins to a 4-2 lead. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him. Christian Yelich stands into the box.
Now
He's
batting.
0 for 2 so
Center
far in this
fielder.
one.
Christian
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yelich.
Hit out towards second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Catcher.
JT Realmuto strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate, and he'll
off the
start
White
us
Sox.
off in the 8th.
Left field.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
To third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Javier Baez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 18.
Ben Zobrist will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Prado's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Adeiny Echeverria digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th
Leading off
inning.
for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Echeverria.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. The pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw will go to Zobrist covering to get the out, but the sacrifice is a good one. Marcell Ozuna takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, base hit right through the infield.
Your attention, please.
Bet those guys in the outfield are
for the
coming up
Marlins,
gunning if they get
number
any chance at all.
Josh Reddick will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
A defensive change for the White Sox. Now playing first base, number 41, Justin Bour.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. D. Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
27.
So a runner at second. 2 down now and set to stand in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Will Myers will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. Sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game. Right?
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Nick Castellanos will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castellanos is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the first
Marwin Gonzalez makes his way to the plate,
Gonzalez.
needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. This is line to left, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victoria.